guys! Today I'm going to be building a Lego Minecraft set from Tita Hanya and Tita John. Thank you very much. And so let's get started. So we're going to open it now. So there's a tab here. So I opened it. Okay, so there's bag number 1. There's bag number 2. And there's the instructions sheet. And there are 4 base plates. And I think this is for water and these are grass. So, let's get started. So, first step, we are going to be making this place is where Alex, the girl, lives, and the characters in this is an Ocelot, Panda, Baby Panda, and Alex, one of the main characters in Minecraft. So, let's open bag number 1. Okay, so first I'm going to need 2 of these base plates to make the area where Alex is gonna live. But now I need to make Alex. So let's go and make her. So this is her body, and I'm going to put her hands together. So now she looks like this. Now I'm going to put her head. So I'm going to open this bag. And this is her orange head. She has orange hair. And she has a diamond pickaxe in here. So, here it is. It looks like this. So now, this is what Alex looks like now. And she has also a cake. So we're going to be making her cake and putting it on her hand. So it looks like this. So the cake is in her hand. Okay. Now for the 4th step, we're going to be making the Ocelot. Okay, so we're going to need this, a 3x1 yellow, and we're going to need 1 yellow stud that looks like this, and putting it on the bottom. And we're also going to be needing 1 dark brown stud. So we're going to be putting that another. So now it looks like this on the bottom. So now we're going to put 2 yellow round studs on the bottom of each one. Looks like this. Okay, now we're going to be putting on the top another brown single stud in the middle and a hook, a yellow hook on the edge. So now it looks like this. Now we're going to switch it around and we're going to be adding the head of the Ocelot. So this is what it looks like so far. This is the head, and this is the tail. These are the feet. This is the body. Now we're going to be needing this, a hook, and we're going to be putting it right here, like this. So it's going to be attaching here and here. And we're going to have a smooth piece and put it here. So now it looks like this. this is the tail, and it's flexible. You can move it, and it has a smooth back. So we finished the Ocelot. Now we're going to be making Alex's house. So we're going to have one base plate like this, and we're going to be putting one red single stud and one white stud. So we're going to be putting it like this. We're going to put this, a jumper stud on the side, green, so it looks like this. And we're going to be putting the white one that looks like this and the red one on top. Now it looks like this. And now we're going to be using a 2x4 grey brick and a 10x2, and we're going to be putting it here, and the 2x4 here, and another 10x2 here. So now it looks like this. It's like a curve, a corner. And now we have another base plate here, the same one, and we're going to be attaching it here. So now it looks like this. And now we're going to use two light grey jumper studs, and we're going to put them at the end of each one. So like this, right here. And now we're going to need one light grey jumper stud and 5 of these grey 2x2s. So we're going to stack 5 together. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, like this. And we're going to be putting the light grey jumper stud on top. So it looks like this. And now we're going to be sticking it right next to this thing. So now it looks like this. Next step. 7. We're going to be putting 4 of these grey blocks, 2x2s again, but 4 only. And then we're going to be putting a smaller piece, a thinner piece, on top. So now it looks like this. And then we're going to be putting 2 of these hooks. So 1, 2, and then we'll be putting another grey thin one again on top. So now it should look like this. And now we're going to be attaching the ladder so Alex can get up to our house. This is where she'll be sleeping, under the stars, like that. And we need to put 1 light grey jumper stud on top, like so. So now it should look like this. So now we're going to be putting it on the side here. So now you should have 2 poles, one without a ladder and one with a ladder, but facing this way. So now we're going to be 2 poles, these 2 dark grey poles, and 2 jumper studs, which we'll be adding. So we have them here, and we're going to be sticking them here, like so. So we have 2 skinny poles here. And we're going to be using this dark grey piece, and we're going to put it on top. Just make sure it's secured in all of the right places. And make sure you don't get this wrong, because this is a pretty hard step. We're going to add this here, step by step. Now it should look like this. now we're going to be needing 4 of these dark gray studs, and we're going to be putting them in each corner. And 4 of these dark gray corner pieces. Going to be putting them in each corner. So one of them is here. Another one is going to be here. And remember, you're going to be needing them in all the right places. So they should look like this so far. And then another 2 of them like so. So they should look like this now. And you're going to be putting the 4 little green, dark green studs here. So let's do that right now. Okay, so it should look like that now. So then number 11, we'll need 12 of these dark brown single studs and 6 of these beige brown studs, and we're going to be putting them on now like this. We're going to be putting the brown single stud under it like that, and another one on top. So it looks like the brown is in the middle, like this. So we have to put them in the middle of all of the studs. We'll put these ones over here, and we're just going to do all around. We're going to keep on going, and make sure you do not miss a step, because if you miss a step, things can go really wrong. One step can make the whole thing bad. Remember that. I'm going to put that here. So for now it looks like that. I think we're making a fence all around it. And you always have to check for the next step. Okay, so now we have finished. Looks like that. Next page, which step 12. We need 4 of these green dark grey pieces, and we're going to be sticking them in the corners. Like this. 1, 2, 3, 4. And now we're going to need 4 of these dark green pieces again, and 4 of these dark grey pieces for corners again. So we're just going to do the same thing as we did before on top of the pieces that we just put. Let's put that on now. Three and 4. Okay, so now we put them on now, and now we're going to be needing 3 of these smooth brown pieces, and we're going to be putting them on like a fence here. And 4 light grey jumper studs will be going on top like this. It looks all nice and smooth now. So it looks like this. It's a fence all around. 15. We're going to be needing this 2 by 6 piece right here and 2 of these 2 by 4 small pieces. And we need 2 of these black pieces right here and 1 smooth piece and 1 not smooth white piece. We're going to be making Alex's bed. So we're going to take this piece and putting the 2 black circles underneath it. Like this. Now we're going to turn it over and put this like this, the red piece. Now we're going to be putting the 2 by 2 white piece and looks like this. And we're going to put the smooth white piece on top of the original white piece. So it looks like this. This is the classic color of the Minecraft bed, if you didn't know that. And now we're going to be placing it right here. Like this, at the edge. Now, step 16, we're going to need 1 of this translucent orange piece, 1 clear stud, yellow, 1 telescope leg or table leg, and 1 fish. So we're going to be making a torch first. So we're going to be putting the yellow thing on the telescope leg and then the orange one on top. So that makes a torch. A normal one in Minecraft. The easiest one you can make. And if you're in survival mode, always remember that you always need coal and a stick. So go mining and get a stick and coal. So that makes, if you craft it, it'll turn into a torch. It's a hack. And now we're going to be putting the fish underneath. We're going to be leaving a little space. So we're going to put this fish underneath here for shelter. Like that. So now we're going to be opening bag number 2. This bag. And from number 1, we have a lot of extra pieces. And don't worry about those pieces. You don't really need them. Those are just extra. So these are all of the pieces that we have for number 2. And we're going to be needing the blue base plate and the green base plate and 1 of these 2 by 4s. So, next to the ladder, we're just going to be taking out this fish because it could move around and you could easily drop it and you might not find it again. So, we're going to put this brown piece underneath the ladder. So it looks like this, and attach the blue piece like this. And now we need 1 2 by 4 dark brown piece, and we are going to need this black 4 by 4 brick. So we're going to put this here next to the original one and put this 4 by 4 black one here. So it looks like this. Step 19. We're going to need this base plate again, another one, and attach it here like so. So now it looks like this. And now we're going to be needing 2 of these pieces. We're going to be opening this small bag. And we're going to be needing these 2 slanted pieces, dark brown. And we're going to be putting them on like this. like this. Now we're going to be needing this jumper stud and one 2x4 round brick. We're going to be putting this one here and this here. So now it looks like this. Now we're going to be needing 2 jumper studs and one 2x4 slimmer brick. And then we're going to be putting it underneath the ladder and the 2 jumper studs next to each other on the water. Like this. Now we're going to be needing this translucent piece, which is going to be water, one of this base plate, one translucent blue piece for the water, and 2 of these jumper studs. So we're going to be putting these jumper studs right here, like this. We're going to be putting the water piece right here. It looks like there's a slope of water coming down. We're going to be putting this base plate right here. So now it looks like this. And we're going to be putting the base plate right next to it. Right next to it. So now it looks like this. And we're going to be putting the small water piece right here. Like this. Now we're going to be needing 3 of these single dark brown studs. And we're going to be putting them right. So now we're going to be making the flower. So we're going to use a small flower piece and put it on top of the brown piece. So it looks like this. And we're going to be putting them on the jumper stud. So we're just going to do that 3 times. Two. And 3. So we have 3 flowers so far. 1, 2, 3. So now we're going to be making the bamboo sticks, as you can see here. So we're going to be needing 3 of these beige ones, 4 of these single green ones, 4 of these 2x1s, 4 of these 1x1s, and 1 of these studs that have the studs all around them. So first we're going to be having this, and we're going to be putting a beige on top. So it looks like that. Now we're going to be doing it all over again. So we're just going to be this, and this, and this, and this, and then we're going to be putting so now it should look like that. And we're going to be putting the one on top. Like that. And now we're going to be needing 1 of this, the 4 of these, and the 4 of these 2x1s. And we're going to be sticking them on the side. So first we're going to take the 2x1s and put the 1x1 underneath. So it looks like this. Now we're going to be sticking them on each side. So we're just going to be doing that for all the sides. So this is what the first side looks like. Just do that all over again. Three. And 4. So now it looks like this. 4 sides complete. So that is 1 done. And now we're going to be placing it right here, like this, on the water. Now we're going to be 2 beige of these, 4 of these 1 by 1s, 4 of these 2 by 1s, 3 of these 1 by 1s, and 1 of these ones that have the slits all around. So we're going to be doing the exact same thing as last time, but not as tall, because we need to have them a range of them. So we're going to have 1, like this, and we're going to be putting another one on top. And we're going to have the other one here, and then we're going to be putting the slits with all of the slits around it like this. And we're going to be basically putting the same thing as we did right here, all the leaves. So we're going to get this 2 by 1s and the 1 by 1s, and put the 1 by 1 under, and then we're going to be placing it like this, and do the same for all the sides. So let's just do that right now. There we go. And now we're going to be placing it right here, like this, right on the water, next to the plants. They're all next to the plants, by the way. That's why we have all the jumper studs. Step 27, we're going to be needing 1 beige, 4 1 by 1s, 4 2 by 1s, 2 1 by 1 single studs, and 1 with the studs all around it again. So we're doing 3 bamboo sticks in this, so the pandas can enjoy their food. So now it should look like this. And now we're going to be doing the leaves exact same as we did for the other ones. So we're just going to repeat all those steps. We have 2 so far. And we did it. It looks like that. Now we're going to be putting it right here. So we have 3. 1, 2, 3. Next page. We're going to be making the first panda. So